everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen's Crafts, and today I am bringing you the first process video for the Build a Page Series 11 with Christy's Beautiful Life, and this month we're having 31 days of sketches. Today's sketch was created by Jessie Brodmerkel. I'm probably pronouncing her name wrong. But it's a really cool sketch. She had it clustered with 4 photos, and then it looked like a 6-inch or 4-inch band going down the one side, and then 2 smaller bands on either side. So I started out, first of all, I'm trying to use up some of my Sweet Rush. I just placed an order for Vicki Boutin's newest collection, and I still have print shop to do. So I need to clear this out before the other ones start arriving. So what I ended up doing, first of all, to mimic the sketch was to go and put the band down the one side, but after looking at it, it looked too chopped up for me. So I pulled it up, and I'm just going to go ahead and run it on the other side. The other part of the problem is that where the rainbow colors are, there's actually text prints. And if I would have kept it to the right-hand side, not that you'd really sit there and notice it, but it would have had the print upside down. So everything got shifted, and then once I did it, I really wanted to mimic the sketch, so I went ahead and pulled that other branding strip over to the outside edge, and now it's exactly as the sketch shows. So instead of 4 photos, I'm taking 2 photos, and I did cut them down a little bit so that they would fit on this piece of cardstock I had left over from the Sweet Rush album class that I took with Vicki Boutin, and I'm using that scrap up, and then I went ahead and matted it on this orange piece of cardstock that was also left over from this album kit that she had provided. And now, the photos are of my husband and my daughter when she was about 18 months old, 2 years old, somewhere in there. We had taken her to Wisconsin Dells, and they had a place called Storybook Gardens. And so the 2 of them are sitting in the house of the 3 bears. And when I had first gotten my Cricut Maker, I was playing with things that were print and cut, knew I had these photos. So these are actually images that I found on the internet, and then used my Cricut to do print and cut with my printer and my Cricut. Now there was a little bit of white edges going around them, so I'm going to go ahead and just use my Vintage Photo Distress ink to blend that in so you can't tell there's any of the white. And now I'm just going into some of my loose embellishments that were left over from the class. So the first thing I grabbed was the tab in the orange color, pulling that in. And then I grabbed these die cuts that were still left over, and I'm going to replicate the florals that were in the sketch. I am adding a little bit more. The sketch only had the photo or the cluster in the bottom left-hand corner, and I'm just going to go ahead and do 3 clusters going around the page. So I'm going to put some flowers behind the mama bear and the baby bear, and then I have one up with the label, and then the bigger cluster down below Papa Bear. The other thing I'm doing is grabbing some of the butterflies that I had fussy cut out and placing them in. 2 of them are from the edge of the paper, and so they have the flat edge that will need to be tucked. So that did make some determination as to where those butterflies could land. And in the end, I'm happy with where they look, how they look, and you can't tell that they were the cut off edges. After I get done with this, I'm going to pull out the puffy embellishments that we have, and I'm going to pick through and try and find what I can use as the title. Now in the sketch, Jessie did have the title going on the side. I'm just going to have it straight up and down because I was running out of room based upon having 2 photos versus 4 small ones. I first looked through the chipboard, and I really liked the a couple of the words, and really thought about the moment one. But in the end, I'm going to save that one. And through the puffies, I'm going to grab the word photo please, and then also another one that says with you, and I'll put that at the bottom. Up on the label, I did put a little label sticker that says happy memories. And here's where I'm grabbing out my title that says photo please with you. And if you're around me and my family, that's what I'm always doing, is saying photo please, photo please. I did put an arrow in there just to kind of emphasize the photo please. And then the last, I grabbed some puffy hearts, sprinkling those around. And then the last thing I'm doing is in the chipboards, they had these little gold, they look like enamel dots, but they're actually out of the chipboard. And that is going to be it for my layout. Please make sure that you check out everyone in the playlist who is playing along with Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. Also, make sure you check out Christy's Facebook group. It's a great place for inspiration, and there's a ton of people playing along. Again, this is series 11, and the Facebook group has all of the previous series available for you to watch videos, see layouts, and check out the sketches. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow on my channel, if I can talk. Have a great day. Bye.